SOC 212. You are welcome to study session 3, Family and Kinship. Introduction. What story have you heard of recent that talks about people's genealogy? You are more likely going to remember the story of Abraham or Ibrahim, depending on your religious affiliation. You could take time to read the story if you are having difficulty in remembering the scene in the setting. It was the story of a man with a father, also having brothers and other relatives. He equally got a son that had other children and great-grandchildren. That story illustrates to us kingship, its meaning, and the typology. In this study session, you will learn what kinship is all about, kinship types, descent, and the terms. Learning outcomes for study session 3. When you have studied this session, you should be able to 1. Define the term kinship. 2. Itemize the types of kin. 3. Describe the various levels of descent structure. The conceptual definition of kinship. What is kinship? Kinship is a system of social ties deriving from the recognition of genealogical relations, universally recognized and universally accorded with social importance. In one sense, kinship is determined by biological factors. One is related to one's father and mother by the virtue of one's birth. Their father and mother are related by virtue of their living together and producing children. More so, the children of the same parents are related by the fact that all of them are offspring of the same spouse. However, kinship is also sociologically determined. By this, we mean that different societies conceived kinship differently. In this, biological relationships function only as a starting point. As you might probably know, the children of a married couple may include an adopted child apart from their biological children. Types of kin. There are different types of kin. These include the tribe, leaders of localized descent groups or a territorial group often emerge in a tribe. The authority is personal because the leader is not elected. No formal office is vowed for, unlike the political parties. Among the tribal people, status is a result of personal behavior. It is often achieved through exchange, that is, gift exchange, distribution by public exchange of scarce resources. In kinship and descent, there is an idiom to explain the relationship and the difference. One is to see it as a way of expressing social relations and the exchanges, rights, and obligations it implies. 2 is to see it as selective. Then, each system emphasizes different relations. To put it in another word, kinship defines social groups, produces forms of social stratification, locates people within those groups, and positions people and groups in relation to one another, both in space and time. In tribes of segmentary lineage system, when we say segmentary, it means that the lineage could be maximal lineage, major, minor, or minimal lineage. All the segments do form alliances to face threats. At this point, they are all equal and no leadership is above minimal or primary segments they originally came from. Levels of descent structure. Descent system here relates to the rules that people in different cultures are used to determine parenthood, identify ancestry, and assign people to social categories, groups, and roles on the basis of inherited status. In corporate, they share resources in common, own property, organize labor, assign status, regulate relations with other groups, and endure beyond individual members. Descent group. It is a group of people who reorganize descent from a real or mythical ancestor. There is criterion for membership, a publicly reorganized social entity. Everyone is ambiguously assigned to a group. Obligations and roles keep group together. Citizenship derived from lineage membership, and legal status depends on it. Political and religious powers derive from it, a strong effective base for social relations. Many societies have two or more types of descent groups in various combinations. Some have lineages and clans. Others may have clans and phratries but no lineages. Summary of study session 3. In this study session, you have learned that 1. Kingship is a system of social ties derived from the recognition of genealogical relations that is universally recognized and universally accorded with social importance. 2. Kin types consist of consanguineous, affinals, fictive kin, lineals, and collaterals. 3. Descent structure follows as lineages, that is, patrilineage and matrilineage. Common ancestor, that is, clan, several lineages, common ancestor, usually large groups that are associated with mythical ancestors. And phratry, that is, unilineal descent group, is composed of a number of supposedly related clans. And the last, exogamy. Exogamy is keeping people to have sexual relations outside one's group, seeking others to become hosts. While endogamy, that is, mating or marriage within a group to which one belongs. We have now come to the end of study session 3. Thanks for listening.